Hi everyone, it's Christine with My Mason Jar Monthly. We are going to do a video version of our Wise Wednesdays. We've been doing Wise Wednesdays since our business first started back in June. So we've had a few under our belt, but we thought we'd do something fun and different. And what it's going to be this week is going to be our top 12 favorite things we've done with the jars or the lids, other than put them in food or what have you. And this will be good not only for yourself, but for guests, some fun ideas. So let's kick it off. All right, number 12. I know it's something really simple, but you can actually use them, the jars, for muffin lids. And the other secret is they actually kind of cute up a jar too. Like you can put the actual lid on there and make the jar look a little cuter. So that's our number 12 idea. Number 11, literally, I do this all the time. This sits at my sink. This is my personal dish wand, and I just love it. Actually, you can see kind of some of the sludge in there right now, but you just use this next to your sink. This is a wide mouth, and you actually can just rinse the stuff right out of it, and it just makes like for such an easy cleanup. It fits most wands, so this is the one that we happen to use. So that's our number 11. And this number 10 idea I think is kind of fun. Sometimes you don't have enough room to store all these lids. Obviously we have a few more mason jars around the house than most people, but what I did was I went to the dollar store, Dollar Tree, what have you. Maybe you can find one at Goodwill, but this is a paper towel holder. Sometimes you don't know where to stick all these lids. They don't really sit nice, but I just stuck some of the ones that I have on this Dollar Tree paper towel holder. So that's fun. All right, so you're saying, well, what do you do with the middle? My other secret is you take one of the lids and you actually can store all of the other lids inside. So that's what I've done, and it keeps them pretty nice and compact. So that's one of the things. The other cute thing that I did with the lid is I added some cork to it and made a little coaster. Once that gets wet and junky, you can pretty much, I just hot glued it on, so you can pretty much peel that off and just redo it. So that's, I thought, was a fun idea. And next, so we are going to do my mint. I grew it right outside in my garden. There's water in here. This is another wide mouth. I love wide mouths. They work for a lot of things. So, oh, and you can smell it, the mint. I keep this in my fridge, and I can just take and pluck these off and put them in my water, put them in, you know, my juice, my infuser. You can do anything with it. So you can do any types of herbs as well. If you have cilantro that you use for salsa, etc., that you put in your mason jar. So the mint or herbs. And next is another fun idea for, this would be for your guest bathroom or your own, the smaller jelly jar, but actually this little top part is the other little secret. I'm sure you might have one of these laying around your house. I actually found these at a secondhand store for $1. It has to have that little curved lip in order to fit in the jars. And if you're not sure, usually a secondhand store has a mason jar laying around. Take it over and see if it fits. But it just slips right on top of it. You have your little cotton rounds in there for your guests, and it's just a nice little storage idea. And for those crafters, there's a couple ways you can utilize these jars. I happen to have a daisy lid, which can be used for straws as well, but I keep my twine in there. We have a cat that loves to grab the twine and carry it through the house, which he's done a few times. I left my door open, but this kind of just keeps it contained. And I suppose with the bigger jars too, you can probably use it for yarn or what have you. But I thought this was kind of a fun idea and keeps things contained for you and easy to find. Next is, this is, let's see, we are on number 6. All right, so number 6, favorite thing to do. I just rolled up my washcloths and stuck a cute little thing around the back with some Velcro, so if you want to change it for seasons, you can. But yeah, just measure it out, pull it taut, and then stick some little, I have the sticky pieces of Velcro that I use, but it just kind of makes a cute display in your guest bathroom, and they're really easy to come out and put back in. You just, like I said, you just do the roll, and it looks really cute and fancy, even though it's just a simple mason jar. All right, so number 5. If you've been following our Wise Wednesdays, I actually did this as one of ours, but still one of our favorite things, is our Forgotten Anything jar. So now you get to see it in real life. This is not the biggest jar that you can buy, but one of the middle-sized ones. And it literally has anywhere from lip balm to mini contact solution to extra razors, soap, etc., toothbrush obviously, and piece of burlap with some Velcro again, and a little Velcro little button that I made too with some lace. So something simple and cute. And actually I did a little bit more on this. I actually wrapped the top with a different type of twine and hot glued it on. So you can doll it up how you want. And so we're getting down there. We're at number 4. This was my own idea, and I haven't seen anybody else do it before, but being in the mason jar business, I wanted to come up with something creative for our business card holder. So jars obviously aren't bendable, but the lids are. So I took 2 different lids, and actually my husband helped me bend these, so thank you, honey, and bent it so that our cards fit in there. And I put another lid on the bottom, so it says ball on there, like it makes it look cute, and a little bit of extra storage. It's pretty sturdy. So I have my little Post-its in there. This actually sits at my desk. And then on the back side, you have a little more room. I have some paper clips in there. So it's kind of a really fun, unique way to display your business cards if you love mason jars as much as we do, or if you have extra things laying around. And I suppose you could bend those lids for anything else too if you want, but the wide mouth happens to fit business cards just perfectly. So that was my number 4 idea. Now we're gonna get sentimental. I know our tagline is recapturing memories 1 jar at a time, and I try not to get emotional, but some of our favorite things are put in mason jars, and having those memories at our fingertips, I think always makes us feel good. And I'm a label person too, so I have this labeled of who these buttons are from, and these are actually from my husband's Grandma Keppel, and I love to look at these. This happens to be one of the blue tinted jars, really ancient, but I just love to look at these, and it always just brings back those fun memories, and you know, just kind of keeps her story alive. So I have that one, and then also in a little different squatty jar, I actually have my mom's, so I have it labeled on the bottom so everybody knows whose they are. And I took one of her hankies, and it took a little bit to screw the top on, but one of her hankies, and it's just one of those things. I remember my mom keeping this hanky in her purse. So, you know, one of those favorite kind of things. This actually sits in my office, and I, you know, glance at it now and then and just think of those running my fingers through the buttons when I was a kid. All right, so that's my number 3. Okay, I got through it, not too bad. Next is the other sentimental thing, and then number 1's really a doozy, but you have to love my gigantic mason jar. Ta-da! It actually is more for storage of flour and things like that. It's not really for canning, obviously. You can't really can these things. But what I did was I actually took all of my mom's cookie cutters and all the ones we grew up with when I was a kid, and they're still, you know, available to use, but just displaying them, I think, has that warm, homey feeling. And again, looking at these brings back all those memories of when I was a kid, you know, more simple times. So that's my number 2 idea in my really massive mason jar. The other thing that we're going to do here for number 1 is, like I said, it can be changed however you want. This is what I did. I did for my mom's 70th birthday. I actually came up with 70 different memories so that if she was down, you know, one day and wanted to cheer herself up, she could just pull out one of these simple things and get reminded of something funny that's happened in her life. So I'm going to take this and open it up. Maybe I'll have to use this hanky, and my nose is running, but all right, so let's see here. So number 4, we had this memory of going through McDonald's drive-through and, are your Big Macs still on sale? Okay, no thanks. And boom, she drove away. Well, I happened to work there at the time, and all my friends saw my mom driving away. So that's a seriously cute and funny memory. And I did it in all different color papers. And you can do memories, you can do ideas, you can do date ideas, you can do anything with this type of thing. But that was my number 1 favorite gift idea, number 1 favorite thing that we've done with the jars. So thanks for listening to that and watching me get all emotional. I can't help it. It's just one of those things. We wanted to invite you to like this video, and also I'm going to be putting this on Facebook as well and on our YouTube channel. We started that, and if you have any comments or if you have any other fun ideas, we'd love to hear about them, or if you want us to try something new. We are on Cratejoy, our subscription, our monthly subscription for mason jars, my mason jar monthly. So if you want to find us on there, we'd be glad to help you out. We do month-to-month subscriptions, 3-month, 6-month, or 12-month. I have some great coupons if you're interested. We have our bonus jar still going right now. If you sign up for, I believe it's 3, 6, or 12 months, you get an extra bonus jar that first month. I have 25% off on our website. And I think that's it. So our website is mymasonjarmonthly.com. Our email is mymasonjargift@gmail.com. And Cratejoy, actually on the link below, I will put our information on Cratejoy. The website's too long to state, but on our Facebook page, you can click the shop now. That brings you to our Cratejoy site. And I wanted to thank all of our family and friends and customers for helping make our business successful. And a special thanks to my husband, Mike, because he deals with all our mason jar madness around here. And like I said, comment down below ideas, and we'd love to hear from you. And if you do want extra coupon codes, I'll try to put them on the link down below, but I'm not real sure how to do that. I might have my daughters take care of that. And just wanted to say thanks for watching this video, and God bless. Thanks. Bye-bye.